Yo, let me talk to you real quick. Cause apparently Corey's under fire again from someone he used to know. Ain't that some shit? It really be your own man. If y'all don't know, Mav Attack is someone that used to collaborate, play with Corey. They were like buddy back in 2000 and who knows, bro. I don't feel like looking up that shit. What you need to know is that they cut ties in 2023 and haven't been in contact since, at least to my knowledge. And now, look, we back in 2025 and he's back with some random new unprompted allegations, I guess. I'm a bit skeptical just because he kind of fell off and now he comes back with Corey Kenshin related content and he blows up again. So I'm gonna I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. It really be your own man's. I'm just thinking about that. But anyway, let's get on with this. So I've gathered a couple clips for us to look at. Mostly through memes. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to watch that video, bro. Don't send hate, bro. Hate is bad. Don't do that. Okay, so one thing that I do want to make clear is that I don't have anything personally against Mav Attack. This isn't like a hate campaign or anything. I'm just straight up saying that it's kind of suspicious. It is really suspicious.
A lot of you may know as Corey Kenshin. Corey and I met in 2014 and soon after became best friends for years until I cut ties with him in 2023. In March of 2023, I released a video on my channel explaining a few of the reasons why he and I were no longer associating or going to be doing collaborations anymore, as I thought I was done creating videos for a few years but wanted to return to the Mav Attack channel. The video was met with a lot of love and appreciation for my contributions to our numerous collaborations throughout the years, as well as listening to my story and experience being best friends and business collaborator with one of the biggest creators on the YouTube platform.
In the video Mav was referencing, I ain't gonna lie, I was part of the crowd that was skeptical of him, bro. The video came off as informative and kind of wholesome in a way, but that did not mean that I was like I wasn't necessarily supporting him, you know what I'm saying?
Platform. The response, however positive, brought a wave of harassment and toxic behavior to my comments.
Alright, so something that I want to mention is that Corey's fans have like a history of being mean. Anything that involves Corey, if they don't really like it, they'll not only voice their opinion, but they'll like fight for the guy. A war and a battle that he himself did not want to be a part of. So it's like, what?
Even going so far as to target my wife's social media accounts and the accounts of anyone looking to speak out in support of me simply expressing my truth. My video wasn't intended to badmouth or run a smear campaign.
In the video that he's referencing, he's basically stating that he's just stating his reasons as to why he's not working with Corey no more. It's nothing personal or anything. It's just a decision he made, right? And it wasn't intended to be oh, guys, you should stop liking Corey, oh this, oh that. Nah, gang, it's just something he did. Now we're gonna get into the good stuff, the good stuff. So remember how I said Corey's drama was shot and killed dead in the water? I guess apparently not.
Done reacting to my video in 2023. I thought that was the end of it. Regarding the recent assertion that came out from an ex-girlfriend of Corey's, I would like to first start off by saying I'm extremely saddened and hurt to hear that there are not only friends and family, but romantic relationships which were also impacted.
I don't know when he recorded this. I don't know why he recorded this. But this is just wrong, gang. Cause what are we talking about right now? I don't know if Mav Attack was expecting some praise, but he certainly got the opposite. I'm kind of lost as to why he brought this up, especially in this type of video. Cause not only was he like exonerated or proven not guilty, he's kind of like just starting off with that after him beating the allegations in less than 24 hours. is kind of wild to me. Cause why would you do that? Now the rest of the video doesn't even seem credible enough to watch. I don't even want to watch it. But hey. Let us continue.
First start off by saying I'm extremely saddened and hurt to hear that there are not only friends and family, but romantic relationships which were also impacted by Corey's selfish behavior. Recently, Panda Ninja, who was an ex-girlfriend of Corey's, spoke out about her time being with him on and off through the years.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this screenshot doesn't prove anything.
From 2016 onward, providing videos, screenshots of text messages.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Conversations and her perspective of their time together. I met Panda in August of 2017, where myself, Panda, and Corey all spent time in person. Not only did I meet Panda, but I got to see her and Corey's chemistry around each other. Based on my own personal conversations with Corey and my time around both him and Panda, I believe her account.
If I'm not mistaken, right? Ain't this just how they were joking, the dynamic that they had? I'ma leave that up to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gotta justify that.
And confirm that the messages align with what I witnessed. I can confirm that the screenshots she provided when telling her story are in fact true, and Corey's behavior and language seen in the text messages are in fact real. Not only are they real messages, but what wasn't publicly shown in the text thread mentions my name as one of the people who Corey informed of his and Panda's relationship at the time. Once Panda's story blew up online, she faced multiple forms of harassment, such as doxing, and even received death threats for simply expressing her truth. Her story wasn't what many people claim to be a nothing burger, making videos disingenuously presenting Panda's story, showcasing a lack of care for a very serious circumstance.
No doubt that was a rough watch. I can't even hold you, because like, how do you do this? How do you justify this? I'm being honest. How do you sit there, right? And you're okay with not only slandering your friend, but using false information to do so. What? And you may have first-hand accounts, but I really don't think he asked Panda or Corey what their relationship was really like behind the scenes. At least getting both sides would help you. But no, I'm not seeing any of that here. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
Of a romantic interest by the way he would speak to her. I couldn't provide any clarity though, and I didn't think much of it at the time. A few years ago, she replied to a YouTube comment on her channel, updating someone about her and Corey's friendship, and stated that they weren't friends anymore due to him believing.
We being serious? We gonna have to watch my words here, right? But let's think about it like this. How do we know this is true? Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know how to feel about this.
Believing what a fan said about me and yelled at me for being a terrible person. Another person who I believe is a victim in all of this, who, out of respect for her privacy, I won't mention by name, is a woman I met early on in Corey and I's friendship, who happened to be a long-time on and off high school girlfriend of Corey's. In between,
this is by far the most harmless post I've ever seen that he's shown us, by the way.
All of his questionable relationships with women, it seemed to me there was always someone he could fall back on. I recall one situation where Corey had a random woman come out to his house. When his girlfriend came over unannounced and awkwardly found Corey and the woman in his bedroom.
Good one. Where do you come to that conclusion? How, like, where did you get this from? Genuinely, because this is this is shocking. I'm baffled. I'm dumbfounded even.
Who goes there?
Move an inch and I'll blast you into next week.
This is just a subtle glimpse into how Corey treats his
Yeah, nah, I don't think I could watch the rest of this video. There's like no evidence provided for claims like these, and I'm just sitting here like, damn. So I'm supposed to wing it? I'm supposed to just believe? Believe? No, I believe I can fly. Yeah, I say. You cannot make this shit up, bro. I'm being honest. Doesn't even get any better either. I'm gonna be honest.
who has a few things to say. Panda, I want to thank you so much for your courage and you speaking out and presenting everything in your story. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mav. I'm Panda, also known as Panda Ninja, the one you mocked, misquoted, and tried to bury under your projections. Guess what? I'm still here. Surprised to see us in the same video? Yeah, we figured. Instead of letting strangers rewrite the story, we're saying it ourselves, direct and unfiltered. Awkward, isn't it? You weren't ready for this. This isn't about
I'm low-key lost, because didn't she just say that she was lying and that she was referring to a different ex? She also saying them corny ass inorganic lines, bro, and it's hurting my soul. Why?
canceling him. It's about accountability. Canceling erases people. Accountability forces them to face what they've done. If that feels like canceling, that's because nobody's ever held him accountable before. Here's the truth. He didn't need to put his hands on me to leave scars. He punished with silence. He messed with my head.
See, now, normally I would leave the video off here, keep it short and sweet-ish, I guess, but I don't really want to. Cause this, you ever see something that's so baffling or so like contradictory, you can't like let it go, or you're shocked beyond belief? That's kind of me right now, because I'm sitting here seeing her on record just talk about how she was lying and shit, but now she's backtracking again, saying that she wasn't lying and shit. That ass got me pondering. What happened?
So many shut up and suffer in silence. And no, I didn't post every detail. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. It means I was protecting myself from him and from the internet circus that never shuts the fuck up. Also, y'all ran with some essay shit I never even said. Not once, not hinted at all. But because reading is hard and critical thinking is extinct, you turn your own fake headline into a whole narrative. I said he didn't do that. I repeated it. The fact I had to say it over and over proves you weren't listening. You were twisting on purpose. Just because it wasn't essay doesn't mean it wasn't abuse. Doesn't mean it didn't damage me. If that still doesn't click, you're not confused. You're willfully ignorant. And I'm not here to babysit anybody through common sense. Nobody told y'all to run like dumbasses, making up storylines and believing lies. I don't own...
Yeah, nah. I'll be honest. When I was looking at this for the first time, and by this I'm making references to like the initial allegations where SA was brought up, I was like, where are y'all seeing that? Because I don't remember anyone posting that. And then when it got down to it, I just realized it never happened, or she never said it. Like, I don't know what is up with the internet and drama, but they like to add on to stuff or run with narratives that haven't been proven or even like referenced to. What? Where y'all getting this shit from? And now instead of it being your own mans, it's your own fans. Your own fans doing you dirty. I couldn't even call them fans or samurai, because they just straight up like wreaking havoc. And it's crazy, because that's not what Corey is about. To this day, I find it funny. What she trying to say is that like the internet ran with a narrative that she didn't really create. Right? And I guess, right? But something that I do want to make sure that like y'all know is that her purpose of being here was literally just to get an apology from Corey for disappearing, which I don't know if I got or we've received any proof of that, but like, hey, what can I say?
Damage he caused wasn't enough. Then came the fake accounts. Thread after thread of lies. Posts with words I never said. Messages I never wrote. Some even claimed I edited conversations. Like, that makes sense. Y'all couldn't even tell the difference between Xbox and Discord, dude. Then you went and made a whole Xbox account. Or maybe you just recycled the one you already had. Who even knows? Either way, the desperation was showing, because nothing screams we've got truth like faking accounts and inventing posts. All that effort just to make someone innocent look bad, just to protect a person you think matters more. Strangers who...
Am I hearing this right? Basically, she's saying that, y'all, them fans or Corey himself making fake accounts trying to exonerate the guy because what? You want him to be innocent? Me personally, bro, I need evidence of that. I don't know how you would get evidence of that. It's a claim that you could make, but how do you back that up? Hey. I'm just a guy.
You know, we should try this thing tomorrow at 2 p.m. called Shutting the Fuck Up.
Despite everything that happened, all I can really say is wow. Purely because I don't really know what to say. Well, how does one respond to this? The claims being made, especially here, can't really be refuted nor denied because there's no evidence for both. But it is what it is.
To happen in his name. He stayed silent while others did the fighting for him, and and he built a brand on values he never lived by. Christian on Sunday, manipulator every other day. Tell me, what's Christian about that, fucking coward? And don't get it twisted. Bringing up his religion isn't crazy. He built that image himself. Wore it like armor. Used to sell himself as someone pure and untouchable. This isn't about belief. It's about behavior that never lined up with the values he claimed to represent.
These are fighting words. I am not going to lie to you. She basically said that your entire image is a lie. A lie. Everything that he's built up doesn't matter because it's a lie. It's a scam. Now, me personally, upon hearing this, my initial reaction was like, you don't want to believe the person, right? But I'm not saying I could hear what she's saying or I could like reason with it. I'm saying this is kind of crazy because it not only does this sound scripted, but there's actual like effort, structure put into this. So I'm sitting here like, damn, you really going far to push this narrative. And I don't even know what else to say because I'm still shocked. I don't know what to feel, who to like call out, what to react to, how to react to this. Because again, they're like there's passion in this. There's definitely passion in it. But why are you going this far to slander Corey's name? It's just I'm just trying to process that. The rest of the video is basically just her talking about how y'all protected Corey, didn't give her the chance to speak, didn't try to really understand what she was saying, etc, etc. One thing that I want to point out is that Panda's testimony is practically like a good third of the video. It's really long, and truth be told, I stopped watching after a while, kind of skipped to when I saw Dashi was mentioned, because apparently I was reading a comment and he was like, don't you dare mention Dashi. I think I have it, hold on. I saw this and was like, whoa, something's not right. Okay, so maybe I lied. After Panda starts talking, she does not stop until the end of the video. And I'm be honest, I don't want to watch the rest of that. Hey, you're just gonna have to look at it yourself. I'm be honest. I'm tired. So now let's check the comment. Yeah, no, I agree with this. This is something. What? Bro's rent must be due. That's exactly what I'm saying. And leave Dashi out of this. Well, I kind of showed you that already. But those are just examples of stuff that you would see in his comment section. I don't see a single person with this guy or Panda, like at all. Which would I say makes sense? Kinda. I guess it does make a lot of sense because, you know, people are quick to defend Corey, but at the same time, this video is low-key sketchy. It doesn't feel organic. It feels scripted, and they're just coming on to hop on a trend. And Mav also released a video called Corey X Kenshin Responds to Mav Attack. Do you want me to watch it, react to it? You let me know. Right now, I gotta clean the bathroom. Alright, so I'll catch y'all later. Have a good rest of your day, night, or hey, you like burgers? Yeah, subscribe to the gaming channel. If we can get 1K on both channels, I'll do what the top comment said. Like and subscribe. Anyway, I eat chicken and fries. Do you know me, bitch? You gonna die. And I like my fucking fries.